to talk about movie stuff. What do I have for movies? Actually, just give me a second here to find my movie stuff.
All right, well, basically, you're finding notes. You're also going to jump into what I got going on overall here.
Yep.
So, basically, that being said, the very first thing on the top of my notes for today is that we have Sam Raimi definitely confirming that he will be directing the fantastic, I mean, the absolute wonderful Army of Darkness Part 2. He's officially on board, so basically we got the Bruce Campbell aspect, and we also have the actual Sam Raimi aspect, which is absolutely fantastic. And it's just a lot of good stuff with that. And overall, there's no release date for this yet, except it's coming out 2016. And it looks like it's going to be a really, really good, really cool film. Of course, all Sam Raimi films are absolutely fantastic in way, shape, and form. So the thing is that putting that on the actual table, really cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, so your turn since we've waited for you.
My turn?
There you go. What do you got for us, brother?
The Muppets are now coming back for a sequel.
Are they really?
They are coming back for a sequel. I'm impressed. Like after going on a just unbelievable hiatus of not seeing anything from them.
The Muppets.
The Muppets.
Yeah.
Well, just the fact that they came out with a movie, what, 2 years ago?
Yep. That did quite well in the box office.
Yeah, it took over. It was quite amazing. I loved it. I know I was working at Zellers in the electronics department and made sure to have that movie on as much as I could.
What's a Zellers?
Yeah, what's a Zellers, eh? Damn, I'm dating myself.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
But yeah, that
they're coming back. With some more.
They're coming back with some more.
What is it called? Muppet Mayhem.
Muppets Most Wanted, actually.
Really? Interesting.
I think they're following the same kind of idea as what they did for their their first two movies. The first movie was, hey, let's get the gang back together.
Awesome.
And then the second movie that they came out with was, it was a crime, like a crime themed movie. It was, hey, we're gonna go to this place and then we're gonna do like a murder mystery.
Oh,
with
excellent.
The Muppets. So they're doing another murder mystery type thing again.
Mm-hmm. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. Is there a release for this date?
They're still working on it. They've released a couple of posters for it, but they're like, hey, here's a poster that we're doing it.
Dig it.
We don't have anything done yet.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds pretty cool. All right, then. So basically, as I'm reading off my next actual note here, I'm going to get the note for you here, so you have that already set up. Basically, look at the highlight there. But however, long story short here, Clive Barker, the Master of Horror, is definitely coming back for his remake that we touched very lightly on last week's show. And the thing is that it looks like the Weinstein Company is definitely on board with this, and also Dimension Films as well, which is Quentin Tarantino Productions company. So they're definitely on board with this already, and that's just really good stuff to actually see. As far as I could tell, the internet chatters that people are generally excited for this particular production. So again, there's no release date yet. I'm going to assume 2015 when everything is coming out.
Well, there's 2016 when everything's coming out.
No, it's 15 actually.
It's 15?
It's 15. 15 seems to be the mega date for everything, and 2016 seems to be the actual sequel to 2015.
Okay.
If you get the joke in there.
Yeah.
So there we go with that. What do you have in your end?
On
pass that note
my
back.
end, you need that. You need your notes.
I need my notes. Give me my notes. Jesus. Anyway, sorry.
What do we have? We've got Mr. Batfleck.
Oh, Batflick? Yeah. Oh, what do you have
Batfleck.
with that? I got some interesting stuff with that. So what do you have in your end?
That he's looking to be directing a movie after post Batman,
I called it.
and he's gonna try and go for an Oscar. At least, but like that doesn't mean anything at this point.
It means a lot, and I'll tell you why. Basically, what it means is that the reason why Ben Affleck is getting the Batman movie is that Warner Brothers wants to tie him in for several other projects, and then basically give him the funding he needs for that. So that's how that's working. So yeah, and on top of that, I read in the actual Toronto Sun, actually, nice article. Even Ben Affleck is saying he doesn't think he's a good Batman. So
who's saying he's not a good Batman?
Himself.
Really?
Yes. So that was actually on the front page of the Toronto Sun. entertainment section, of course. Him basically saying, no, I don't even think I'm going to do a good job with it. So this goes to show that all of this is all leading up towards rebuilding the actual Warner Brothers empire so they can actually secure an actual Oscar. That's where all this is coming from.
But I'm sorry. We are essentially throwing Batman under the bus. So that
the Bat Bus.
So yes, we are throwing Batman under the Bat Bus so that Ben Affleck can get an Oscar and have it being done under Warner Brothers' name.
Ta-da! You won yourself a point.
I'm sorry, there are certain people you do not throw under a bus.
Gotcha.
They kind of have a tendency of coming back to attack you.
First, don't apologize. And second, yeah, it's all about the Warner Brothers rebuilding his actual brand up so that actually be more Oscar contending. And the thing is, I gotta tell you, I don't blame them. Look what Disney's doing. They bought how many properties? And through those properties, how many Oscars are they going to win for best special effects, animation, sound effects?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But who did they throw under the bus for those?
Us?
Okay. So why can't Warner Brothers do that?
Because Warner Brothers does not have Disney money.
Why does Warner Brothers not have Disney money? Warner Brothers is Warner Brothers, and they own DC Comics. Yeah. Oh, wait, it's DC Comics.
Yeah. But, however, it's just DC Comics, and also on top of that, where is the Magic Castle that Warner Brothers has? Where are their theme parks? Where are their international known brands that Warner Brothers exclusively owns, not DC? Wait a second. Flip back to me.
But wait.
I'm right. Woo! Woo!
But Warner Brothers also has a much more profitable gaming department.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Who cares?
I do.
Disney has motion pictures. They got animation. They have theme parks. They have characters that if you dare even breathe on them, you'll see the Dorfman lawyers oozing out of the woodwork to actually sue your ass 7 ways from Sunday.
I still think it's kind of sad. I still think it's kind of sad that that the company is essentially ready to throw Batman under the bus.
Yep.
That's deplorable. How can you do this?
Well, they can, and they are, and they will. But however, the thing is that we could just sit back on this and, be upset for the rest of the day, or we can move forward with the rest of the Weekly Trending Fandom Show. And speaking of Disney news, Star Wars Episode 7 is basically announcing that the Oscar winner, Michael Abbott, is actually left the actual film for his writing duties. And everyone's going, oh no, who's going to take over? And it's quite simple. Lawrence Kasdan is actually jumping in. Now you may say, who is this individual? Well, my good friend, I will rhyme off only a couple of his actual projects. One, maybe you heard of it, called Indiana Jones. The first one.
Raiders.
You got it. Plus also following a little movie called Star Wars Episode 5 and Star Wars Episode 6. So needless to say, he's written the best 2 out of the 3 Star Wars flicks from episodes 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
And everyone turned their heads and saw that when those movies came out. So I am now in a happier geek position than I was back a week ago when I first talked about this. And it looks like this may be a fantastic actual project overall. Minus the lens flares, because we talked about J.J. Abrams.
Minus the lens flares, J.J. Abrams is still on board.
Exactly. And also on top of that, J.J. Abrams has also admitted he has an addiction to light flares. Admitting you have a problem is the first steps of fixing the problem. Not the issue, the problem. So we can expect a little less lens flares in Star Wars Episode 7. And we have a fantastic writer on board. And we got Disney money. So this might work.
Might.
Exactly. So, but however, I stand with this new actual regime change, and hopefully it will move forward into better written productions. And on top of that, again, there's no release date. As far as I can tell, this movie only has 2015 release date behind it. So before 2015 will be the actual date for all movies coming out. And with that being said, We don't have this queued up yet, so that probably may be lost. What do you have in your end of stuff, by the way?
What do we not have?
No, don't. It's okay. What do you have in your end of things?
Okay. What do I have on my end of things? Not that it really matters.
Oh!
But, well, the movie involves various shades of a lighter black.
Okay.
What
are you taking as 2.0?
No, just a guy like some of the actors that they've already set up for a 50 Shades of Grey movie is going, no, I don't want this.
They're leaving like crazy.
Your lead actor that is leaving, you kind of have to just go, this is no.
I got you. All right, so for the sake of time, any other new stuff in your info stuff for movies?
Nothing new aside from the new Captain America: The Winter Soldier trailer. For sure.
Because we'll touch that when we come back from the break. There's something I want to do with that, which is kind of fun. But however, the last of my actual news is basically the top 5 movies that did well over the weekend.
Yep.
Yay! So that being said, top 5 movies that did well over the weekend. First off, holding at number 5, the fantastic family animation flick known as Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, coming in at a mere $6.8 million. So, from all that being said, opening up over the weekend, The Counselor, the big Johnny Depp, Brad Pitt, really bad looking movie. Nothing really cool behind it. Opening up at a mere, ready for this? Mere $7.8 million. That's not good when you get Depp and you got Pitt involved.
No, that's not good.
They basically charge a lot of money just to even be breathed their actual names. So that's how that works. And also on top of that, holding at number 3, we got the Tom Hanks film known as Captain Phillips, coming in at $11.6 million. And thank goodness, dropping from number 1 to number 2.
It
finally dropped after 3 weeks at holding at number 1, but slipping to number 2. Thank goodness. And of course, here comes the jump. Ready for this? Coming in at a mere $20 million.
$20 million.
For a number 2 spot.
Yep.
Is a Sandra Bullock movie called Gravity, which I don't like.
Gravity.
That's right.
And so it's finally succumbing to its name.
Thank goodness. As it hopefully burns up an entry on the way in. Also on top of that, the movie that did fantastically well over the weekend. And opening over the weekend, a new Johnny Knoxville movie called Bad Grandpa, coming in at a mere $32 million. So, that's pretty cool. Not bad cheddar, if you know what I mean. Also on top of that, movie is opening over the weekend. We have the fantastic one, the only old guy movie known as Las Vegas, opening up this weekend. Plus on top of that book movie thingy with Harrison Ford called Ender's Game, that's also opening up this weekend. Plus on top of that, opening up a limited release is called About Time, which is a really nice romantic flick. It's really good for people who have, dates and girls and whatever, if you know what I mean.
Wonderful.
So those are the fantastic movies that are coming up. So that being said, let's move into our second break, and we'll come back with some more weekly trending fandom goodness. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Perfect.
地球滅亡まで73日、最後の戦いが始まる。ヤマト発進。
大切な人を失ったのはあなただけじゃないのよ。
俺はその思いを信じる。早く行け、古代。生きて帰ってこい。ありがとう。さよなら。
古代さん。
波動砲発射。スペースバトルシップヤマト。